Nicky Hawkins outside the London Stadium, West Ham fan TV. Dave. It was awful today, Brian.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's one of those ones. I've come out here relaxed because I knew we were going to hold at least 5. Do you know what I mean? Anyone come here having a moan up today, you're deluded because we're playing the best team statistically, not only in the league but across Europe.
You hope, and this is what we've had in the past, right? You hope you come over here, you have a bad performance against the worst team in the league, you scrape a win, and you hope. Lift it. There's no way to lift it here. That's the issue.
Yeah, that is the issue. And I mean, we had moments. I guess we had really slim moments in the first half where we thought, oh, actually, it might not be as bad as we expected. But again, it's just not good. Like, you know what today highlighted for me, Nicky? It highlighted 2 things: how desperate we are for a 6 and how desperate we are for a number 10. People to control the midfield. We have no midfield. The team, anyone we play, just walk through it. And the thing is as well, is that when you play a team like Liverpool, it really highlights it because everyone in Liverpool's side, they basically do little darting runs, there's always overlapping runs, and that happened so much today, and it was really embarrassing. Whenever there was a moment of quality, it really just walked through and destroyed our team. Do you see what I mean? And I just, it's one of those ones here where I feel, from my point of view, we can't be deluded as a fan base. We're not very good.
We're not there. Yeah, we're not
there. We are not very good. We're a club with some good players, but as a team, we're shocking. And there's a number of reasons for that. One, of course, is obviously the manager and the way we set up, but we're not a good team. And I think I didn't come here today with any anticipation except that we're going to concede 5. I actually predicted that we'll get a couple through individual brilliance, and we didn't, but we almost did through Kudus. The thing is as well, some of the players we've got, we almost... I feel if you want to fit certain players in, like your Somervilles and playing Kuduses on the right and all that sort of stuff, you almost have to rip up and come up with a completely new system, a new setup, maybe where we're playing 2 up top to allow Bowen to accommodate a central striker. But for now, that's not going to happen. And people calling out for Somerville and Guilherme. With Guilherme, my thing is this: he ain't good enough. And that might seem harsh because he came on today and he actually did okay. But we've got a manager who makes on average 5 substitutions a game and he hardly comes on. So that, to me, that says something. And with Somerville, as much as I love him, and he's arguably been one of the buys that I was really anticipating, he is often guilty of letting his man or runners from the opposition midfield running behind him constantly. So again, I would like him to play, but it means we'd have to have a complete different setup where players like Somerville have got a bit of protection behind them because we've got no midfield. I think in the second half, once we changed the system and the personnel and taking off Alvarez, it was a bit of a strange one, and I can only think if he didn't pick up a knock, then there was thinking about the whole yellow card thing, because once you get over this game, it will reset. So that's the only thing I could think of, but it just didn't make sense. And the first half playing with, the Wan-Bissaka effectively to mark Salah, right? If you're going to do that, then just stay and mark him. Don't go forward. But I'm not really a fan of Emerson playing in an advanced position because he doesn't have that in-game intelligence. So for me, it's one of those ones we just have to hope we learn from it. What I did, the only thing I liked from this game, and this is scrape at the barrel, was there are a lot of moments where the players are really having a go at each other. Do you know what I mean? Really having a go, pointing fingers. And I want to see that. I don't want to see heads down and rolling over. I want to see players getting annoyed with each other. Do you know what I mean? So we just need to basically use this season as a reality check. If we're sticking with this manager, then we have to accept for the moment that we're only going to beat teams that are 11 down. We're beating no one else, do you know what I mean? And we can only hope for a 10th place finish. And I'm not saying I'm settling for that, but it's the reality of it. We're not good enough.
Can't wait for all our new signings in a couple of days. But thank you very much, Brian. Appreciate it. Cheers, mate.
You good though, Nicky.